All right, Shalom. To the hopeful elect, let me start off by giving all praise, honor, and the glory unto the mighty Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders out of great millstone, peace and mercy unto the hopeful elect out there. It's the brother Ayak back at you again through the Spirit, pushing His holy word to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, which are the children of Israel, also known as the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. All right, diving back into First Maccabees, the first chapter, man. Lord willing, be edifying, give our people understanding. That they may that they may grow, man. All right, grow from being a person that's living their life, thinking they're living, without understanding, who you are and what your purpose is and what the end game is, man. But these are important things to know. Other than that, man, you be stuck in this damn matrix, and it's just like a continuous cycle of bullshit, man. All right, everybody fighting, chasing after the carrot, man. All right, and what we desire is more than a damn carrot, man. Or we desire to be rulers, man. That's like the scripture says, the world was made for our sakes, man. Touch that. This is the second address, the sixth chapter, man. This world be made for our sakes. It says, so why do not have an inheritance? All right, so let's time to understand what the inheritance is, man. Right? What the inheritance is, man. Meaning to rule, man. Meaning to be joint heirs with the Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. This is part of the inheritance. All right. So, going back to, man, like I tell you about those strongholds. Where's that in it's like, I think it's Isaiah the third chapter, but I could be wrong, going into tearing down these strongholds, man. And that's what we're going to continue to do by reading and shedding light on things that have been covered up on purpose, man. So we're getting back into First Maccabees, the first chapter, the 41st verse, going into over King Antiochus, going to Antiochus Epiphanes, man. This is the 41st verse. It says this is going into why our people are confused about the whole Gentile thing, or it tells you it's that uh, you're neither Jew nor Greek. All right, so you can get an understanding. So this is that time of that Greek rulership right here, and you got to see some of the decrees are pushed out by the Greeks. All right, so you got to pick a picture at the time. They did according to what we read earlier, what they did to Jerusalem and Judah and Jerusalem. All right, so our people getting took captive. I told you. So this is a decree that's pushed out by this king at the time, and you got to imagine, what it's like for people that did not. I'm trying to think of the right word that y'all want to use. Uh, the issue with those of our nation that it's heavy into jewelry, into things that uh, going into like the history of our customs, man. Right, when you try to reach out to our people and you see what they've become, this is the reason why they became that, man. All right, and so then you have that middle wall partition that has been broken down by Yahweh Shai, but even without that being broken down, you see the both aspects of the issues, man. The issues you have with the Jews, the jury going into the customs of circumcision and coming back to for the holy days, this that and the third for the feast, and then you have those that was Hellenized, that made Greek their tongue and made Greek customs. Um, they desired those things, man. All right, and we'll dive right into it, man. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom. All right, that all should be one people. All right, meaning what? So if he's a Greek, man, what do you think that all should be, man? So he putting that decree down that all should be Greek. You see, you're gonna have our people in this time in this captivity call themselves Greek because I was pushed down heavily, man, by the sword, man. Right? It tells you if you didn't comply for these things, you get put to death, man. All right, that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. All right. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. So all should leave their laws. So this is the issue. So our people left our law, statutes, commandments, and cleaved on to what was pushed out by these Greeks, man. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented. They agreed, man, to his religion. See? So you agreed to be one people, and then you agreed to their religious customs, man, whatever those things are, man. All right? Which could most likely be those Greek Greek, what's that? Greek literature, man. All right, think about Hades, Zeus, and that type of shit. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sanctified, and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. All right. It says what, verse 48, that they should also leave their children. Also, this is more the decrees that he pushed out. Let me see. Well, make sure I only missing any key points. All right, so there's decrees, so I was pushed out from the kings. That they went, those letters went far, man. Right to the other heathen problem, but also it tells you right here also, he sent messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land. All right, which those things that they've changed. All right. It says, and that's what they did. They forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple. These are things that we used to do, man, and that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts. See? Damn, bro. See? So that swine's flesh has been a major take down of our people, man. But you see, it was pushed upon us by these heathens, and and a lot of our people consent to it, man. All right. It says what? That they should also leave their children uncircumcised. So this really points right out to us, man, because this is our customs, right? That we should also leave our children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation. So that that's what they push, man. The eating and drink over everything. Now we have gumbo and all this shit, crabs that they do that crab salad and crab macaroni and cheese and crab, all these things, man. All right, they make you abominable, man. All right, and leaving our children uncircumcised. This is what they push upon us, man. To the end, they might forget the law and change all their ordinances. So through a period of time, this keeps happening. You keep raising children, they forget the law totally, and they change their ordinances. Now what? Even today, you have these paternities, these Greek paternities that we learned, man. All right, which are continuously pushed. All right, and are pushed with the identity of benefits, man. But this goes back even to what we're reading now. So that's why Alexander the Creep, which they call Alexander the Greek, man. These things are alive today, but the history is right here, man. All right. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. So they threaten us, man. They threaten us. And we have to understand that, man. Our life's gonna be on the line of not folding. When you don't fold, to the customs of these heathens, they're gonna look to take our lives, man. That's the truth. This is why it says, "He that loseth his life for my sake shall gain it." So we might have to lose our lives, man, all right, in order to gain it, man. In order to gain it, all right. And that's the truth, man. It says what? It says, in the self same manner wrote he to his whole kingdom and appointed overseers over all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. And that's the thing today, man. You got overseers, which we call them gatekeepers as well. And this shit goes deep, man. It really goes deep, man. All these things that continue to get us to be disobedient. And this goes back into Judith 5:20. If they look us, if they can have us continue to be in error, they will continue to rule, man. So they decreed these errors, man. So that even today, they love to see us error, man. Now they recruiting us to join their fraternities, you know, go to their schools and let them give us a degree and a plaque and all that, based on the ideas that they put in place, man. All right, we jump down verse 54. Now the 15th day of the month, Casalu, in the 145th year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar and builded idols and builded idol altars throughout the cities of Judah on every side. See, and they set up these idols, man. So our people today, love the word is cross and the Jesus piece. These are things they love to see those things, man. We treat these are nothing but idols, man. They don't come with any benefits, man, and burnt incense at the doors of the houses and in the streets. And when they had rent in pieces the books of the law which they found, they burnt them with fire. See? So if they went talking about getting us to error, finding our books of the law and burning them up, rinsing them to pieces, man. So here it is now. Think about that's what they had to do at that time. But nowadays, they just tell you and the law is just done away with, and you good, man. They don't even have to burn them and rinse them into pieces, man. That lets you know that that's how destroyed we are as a nation of people, man. Right? Like I taught in my last video, man. Hey, the truth is in plain sight, man. All right? And whosoever was found with any the book of the testament, or if any committed to the law, the king's commandment was that they should put him to death, man. All right? And he had overseers to make sure we get put to death. Right now, it's not that format to where they have overseers and put it to death, but also they know that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be putting our people to death, man. That's why it says the slain of the Lord should be many, man. Right? The sheep and the goats, man. All right, and then the sheep is those lost sheep that are returning to the shepherd, but there's goats, man. Goats are very hard headed and stubborn, man. So the goats of our people are going to be hard headed, man. They gonna get it, man. All right, it says verse 58. Thus did they by their authority unto the Israelites every month, to as many as were found in the cities. Now the 25th day of the month they did sacrifice upon the idol altar, which was upon the altar of the Most High. Man, see, and at which time, according to the commandment, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised. See, so now us striving to come back to our customs costs us our life. So it's the same thing today, man. Come back to the customs, like the brother read at the sit down. When I look to do right, evil is right there, man. Right, because the enemy want to give you a hard time because you want to return to your power, man. Why? Because that equals their downfall. They'll punish us for trying to return to our power, man. All right, and that's why they, taking out channels left to right, deeming us terrorists. Talking about what they said in the article. These conspiracy theorists is worse than terrorists, right? So they call us conspiracy theorists, man. The truth that we're going to be delivered and Yahweh is going to come and the angels, all right, and avenge us and deliver us. And that's a conspiracy to them, that they're going down, they're going into captivity. These are all conspiracies into them. All right, we are worse and we should be put in jail, man, according to them. All right. So as women, it says again, certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised. All right, he put them to death, man. And they hanged the infants about their necks and rifled their houses and slew them that had circumcised them. See, so even the children that even didn't do anything, because their mom, passed down the customs, the children got hanged. All right, this is the madman we're dealing with, man. So when he comes in, the enemy comes in as a flood. All right, hey man, he gonna be gruesome, bro. He's going to be gruesome, and these things that we read prepares us for that, man. Howbeit, many in Israel were fully resolved and confirmed in themselves not to eat any unclean thing. Wherefore they rather to die, man, that they might not be defiled with meats, and that they might not profane the holy covenant. So then they died, and there was very great wrath upon Israel, man. So that wrath is going to be there again, man. Like we read in what's that? Second Ezra 16 and 71, I believe, where it says they're going to be, coming in, looking to, to hurt and destroy them that fear the Lord, man. All right, so these things that we have, man, to get us prepared, man. All right. I'll leave it at that for right now. Lord willing, I'm able to continue to push. Shalom.